Hey guys, welcome to the NRL Friday matchups best bets video. I'm going to go through my best bet in the Rabbitohs versus Bulldogs and then the Broncos versus Cowboys. Firstly, the Rabbitohs versus Bulldogs. Bulldogs got the win on the board last week, beating the Titans 32-0. Obviously, it's a little bit hard to read the Titans' form so far this season, as they've only played their only other game was a big loss against the Dragons as well. So there's obviously question marks on how strong that win by the Bulldogs was, but to win 32-0 is an impressive performance in itself. The Rabbitohs, another team who are really struggling this season. The 330 we took for them to miss the top 8 right now looks really, really good. And I think this is also another danger game for them. I don't think they're deserving to be a 6.5-point favorite for this matchup against the Bulldogs. And so for that reason, I'm taking the Canterbury Bulldogs plus 6.5 at $1.85. I think the Bulldogs can definitely keep this game within a 6-point margin, if not win the game. The other kind of way of playing this matchup is taking either team 1 to 10. But if the Bulldogs show up the way they did last week, they can definitely be winning this game. So that's how I'm approaching it. I think the Rabbitohs really are struggling this season, and it's hard to see where much improvement is going to come from. And this matchup is definitely no easier. Like, they probably circled this game earlier before the season started as, a definite win. If they can get, 1 or 2 wins from their early games, they could be sitting at 2-2 or 3-1 coming through this matchup. But now they really need to win. But I think this is a big game. Obviously, a lot of attention on this matchup and a good opportunity for the Bulldogs to put together back-to-back wins. So Bulldogs plus 6.5. And then the Broncos versus Cowboys. I want to stay away from this game from a side perspective of who's going to win. Just because there's a lot of kind of question marks on both sides and then how they match up against each other. I did say earlier in the week in the betting trends video that the odd this game should probably be a pick'em. The odds have just continuously moved that way. Broncos have shortened, Cowboys have drifted, and now it's basically $1.90 either side. But the way I want to play this game is taking the over 42.5 points at $1.85. That's at Ned's or Ladbrokes, pretty much 42.5 at most bookies. This game, Cowboys have had 2 really high scoring games this season, 60 plus in one and then 70 points in the game against the Dragons last week. And Broncos have also been involved in some high scoring games. Plus, head to head, this matchup, the past 5 have all gone over the total points line. Last time they met, it was 42.5. So set exactly the same as it was last time. But at Suncorp, it was set at 40.5 early on in the season. But those games have all been sailing over the total. It was 40.5 when Brisbane was getting a ton of rain earlier in the week. That's cleared up leading up to this game. It's going to be played in dry conditions. And even with Walsh out for the Broncos, I still think this can be a really high-scoring game. Both sides are capable of scoring points and conceding plenty of points. So that all those factors really contribute to this game being high scoring and over the total. So those are the 2 plays for Friday in the NRL. If you're following along, good luck. Make sure you subscribe to have notifications on so you don't miss any of the other videos. Posting my best bets for plenty of matchups this weekend and right throughout the season. So there's already been quite a few people following along these plays, and I'm excited for more of you to join in. So keep an eye out for those next videos. I'll have the plays up for Saturday really, really soon.